Good evening and welcome to Up South, your one-stop destination for all the top news stories of the day from South India with me, T.S. Sudhir. Our top story this evening is from Tamil Nadu, where the political discourse has hit a new low. Tamil Nadu Congress chief EVKS Ilangovan described the friendship between Prime Minister Narendra Modi and Tamil Nadu Chief Minister Jayalalitha in very unparliamentary language. And that what followed was worse, because then the BJP went to the state DGP to complain about him. Effigies of Ilangovan were burnt in different parts of Tamil Nadu, and even the Congress office in Chennai was attacked. The AIDMK and the BJP have condemned what Ilangovan said, though the Congress chief in Tamil Nadu believes that he was misinterpreted. And the protests do continue, and the Chief Minister and the Tamil Nadu government, apart from suing Ilangovan for the kind of remarks that he's made, also sued a Tamil news channel for airing his comments live. Joining me now from Chennai is Mr. R. Mani, senior journalist, also my colleague Shisha Reddy from Chennai. Mr. Mani, what explains that the political discourse in Tamil Nadu has hit a new low? Is it because the elections are just 10 months away? It really doesn't behove the leader of a political outfit, a national party like the Congress, to be really talking like this about the Chief Minister and the Prime Minister.
Yes, it is. The Congress President EVK Ilangovan has said something which is totally derogatory. These sort of words have no place in a democratic setup. You see, the problem in Tamil Nadu politics is that attacking leaders on personal grounds has got a history of over 50 years. The Dravidian parties which have practiced this for ages. But EVK Ilangovan, leader of Pradesh Congress Committee, joining this bandwagon is the new one. See, Ilangovan was a former union minister and he was an MP also. He is talking these sort of things, this is very, very, shocking one, and one can say that Ilangovan has also joined the badmouth brigade in the state politics. This is not going to do anything good either for the Congress party or the state politics here, because the AIDMK has taken the issue to the streets.
Right. So, Mr. Mani, you do believe that Ilangovan has overstepped the line as far as political decorum is concerned. Shisha Reddy, what are the voices that you're picking up from within the Congress? Because one was reading on Twitter, on social media, that there are many leaders like Khushbu who are backing the Congress leader for the kind of remarks that he made, or at least seem to be defending the Congress party.
Well, exactly. All the political parties, except the ruling AIDMK, have been backing, the Congress. In fact, there were a lot of protests that were happening in the state and especially in Chennai. So, political parties have now come together, like the DMK or DMDK and the PMK. They have come in support of, the Congress president, and also had condemned the violence that took place right outside these parties, and including the Indian National Congress. So, yes, this also comes as one of the factor, not only with this, but also the other issues like prohibition, where the ruling AIDMK has been ostracized by the other opposition parties in Tamil Nadu. Of course, the support is only growing high for EVK Ilangovan today. That was also one of the reasons that why he called the press to thank all the political parties that backed him.
Right, that's pretty strange, I would say, in Tamil Nadu. But Mr. Mani, the collateral damage has been inflicted on the media. Now, one Tamil channel which aired the comments of Ilangovan live has also been sued by the Tamil Nadu government. Now, how do you explain that? How do you look at that?
Yes, Pujya Talamurai cannot be made responsible for this, and they were sued by the government, and this is, I think, 115th or 114th defamation case filed by the government against media houses and political leaders. But some of my lawyer friends are telling that the channel has bright chances of getting a redressal in the High Court or in the Supreme Court, because they are telecasting these programs after getting proper license from the Government of India for making live programs. So the channel cannot be made responsible for the derogatory statements made by Ilangovan. After all, the channel is, it's a vehicle. You cannot shoot the messenger.
Right. So the battle lines clearly drawn there in Tamil Nadu. Mr. R. Mani, Shisha Reddy, thanks a lot for joining us there from Chennai. Now for our focus on the battle for Bangaluru, which is voting on Saturday in the civic polls. And in fact, it's an intensive poll with the most likely to be out for the Chief Minister Siddaramaiah if the Congress does not do too well in the election. Joining me now from Bangaluru is brand consultant Harish Bijur. Also my colleague Rohini Swamy will be with us. Mr. Bijur, I see an extremely intensive campaign launched especially by members of civil society to make Bangaloreans aware in this extremely high-profile election. Is it doing a world of good to brand Bangaluru, an election where very informed choices will be made by the citizens?
Yes, I think so. Civil society has woken up, and this platform is occupied by as many as 31 different associations, organizations, resident welfare associations, etc. So I think it's made an impact, because people know there's an election on Saturday. People know they're expected to go there and vote on Saturday, and we all hope that they will turn up there.
Right, Mr. Harish Bijur, but the crux of the issue is the kind of candidates who have been fielded by different political parties or even independents. Do you think political parties, the Congress, the BJP, the JDS, have made a conscious attempt to also offer better quality candidates to the voters of Bangalore this time?
Okay, sadly no. Political parties have their own way, they have their own equations, they have their own mathematics, they have their own, several other formulae they work on. And to that extent, I think, the choice of candidates has more or less been the same. Though across some party lines, you will see minor changes. And that's good enough. We're going forward.
Right. So Mr. Harish Bijur there does not really think the choice of candidates has really improved. Rohini, the main focus also will be on how the Congress does, because that could have some kind of implications for Chief Minister Siddaramaiah. Now, what are the voices that you're picking up from within the Congress? Is there a sense that the ruling party in Karnataka will do well in the Bangalore civic polls?
It's a do-or-die situation for the Karnataka Chief Minister, Mr. Siddaramaiah. And also, in terms of the people I've been talking to within the Congress, they've been saying, yes, they've been pressurized for the results, especially to be in their favor. Though they have taken that extra mile in trying to convince people, like we have seen how the Chief Minister has tried to reach out to the people through various social media, also putting up huge hoardings. But what I'm also given to understand is when he's going campaigning from one ward to another, one constituency to another, the problems that people are facing, that does not seem to be addressed in the manifesto of the Congress. Basic issues of how roads should be, the potholes should be removed from the roads, better transportation. But even when, as recently as yesterday when he was in Bangalore East, the problems that are faced in that area in terms of connectivity, last mile connectivity, how people can reduce their time to go to their offices because the huge kind of roadblocks on the way, those are not being addressed. They're talking about smart cities, infrastructure, yes. And this actually they say falls under infrastructure. These are the issues that the Congress needs to tackle. There's a huge, a lot of bets are being put especially on the Congress, but the point is, why do-or-die situation for the Congress is also because it's the only state in the entire country after the Lok Sabha elections that has a Congress government, and that is why they need to prove themselves even at the grassroots level.
Absolutely. Mr. Bijur, you heard Rohini Swamy, they are flagging off the different issues that are going to concern the minds of the voters, the 70 lakh plus voters in Bangalore on the 22nd of August. But what after the elections, how do you propose to keep the pressure on those who are elected to ensure that they actually fulfill all the promises that they are making in the run-up to the elections?
This is a big problem, because, once the election is over, people vanish from the electorates, people vanish from the wards, people become inaccessible, the VIP culture sets in, people become, couched in their own complacency. But this year, I hope things will not be that way, because several elections are coming ahead. I mean, God forbid, we're not going to have yet another corporation elections, but surely we're going to have 2 other elections coming by. So people want to be there, and we will expect a lot of our elected corporators to be more participative this time round.
Right, Mr. Bijur, we are going to keep our focus on that big battle for Bangaluru that is taking place. Mr. Bijur and Rohini Swamy, thanks a lot for joining us there from Bangaluru. Now, you would recall the case of a lady passenger who was harassed at the Delhi airport by an official. The official was subsequently suspended. He was even arrested and later released on bail. Now, the Delhi police plans to file a charge sheet against the person. The lady passenger in question is from Bangaluru and my colleague Pratibha Raman spoke to her.
5 months after this Bangalorean complained about the harassment that she faced at the immigration counter by an immigration official, it is only now that the police has decided to file the charge sheet, and that is going to happen, likely to happen tomorrow. I have with me the same victim. Ma'am, thank you so much for joining us. It's been 5 months. I'm sure there's a lot of exasperation in the way the system works.
Yeah, it's finally after 5 months that after the media brought it up, I have got a call from the Delhi police, from the IGI, saying that they have registered they have filed the charge sheet and he will be produced in court tomorrow at 12 o'clock.
So do you feel that there is some sort of a lackadaisical attitude among the police? I remember the time when I did interview you, you did mention that there was a lot of hesitation in terms of filing the FIR as well.
Yeah, in the initial phase when we first approached the AFRRO, the assistant AFRRO, there was a little bit of a hesitance when it came to filing the case, and they gave us their contact details and they asked us to send in an email. So in the initial phase also there was something like this, but now I think I should have full faith in the judiciary, and I think this will come to a logical conclusion where he will have his trials and things will come about.
On the 26th of August, Prime Minister Narendra Modi plans to review the performance of 3 police stations in India. One of them is the Cubbon Park police station in Bangalore, and quite obviously the police officers at this police station are extremely excited, and guess what they're doing immediately? Brushing up on their Hindi. Rohini Swamy sent us this report.
This quaint British-style building, which was built in 1910, serves as the Cubbon Park police station in Bangalore. But this very station is in the limelight for not being a heritage building, but because on 26th August, Narendra Modi will take a close look at what the station has achieved through a video conference from Delhi.
No, definitely this doesn't happen on such a regular basis, especially a video conferencing with the actual police station staff. So here we have to get a number of things in place before participating in this video conference. One is the connectivity as well as the video conferencing facility at the police station. So that is being done. Already we have identified the location where this conference will be held. All the cabling, wiring is being done, and just a police station is being given a new fresh look. Then the video conferencing, whatever equipments are required, all that is getting in place.
The police station is going through a makeover with a fresh coat of paint as well as new cabling to facilitate the video conferencing. The sheer excitement can be seen in the way the police personnel treat those who come to the station. Cubbon Park police station has been one of those that has adopted smart policing, and every member serving has been trained in using technology to deliver faster. This was done under the government's ambitious crime and criminal tracking network and systems project.
The police personnel at the Cubbon Park police station are extremely upbeat with the fact that they would be interacting with the Prime Minister, Mr. Narendra Modi. But the most interesting fact is that some of the officers are undergoing Hindi language training to learn Hindi so they are able to speak to the Prime Minister fluently. With camera Srimati Rohini Swamy in Bangalore for India Today.
And finally, it's the first day of Onam, the 10-day festival that celebrates the return of King Mahabali to his ancestral kingdom of Kerala. My colleague Revati Rajivan sent us this colourful report from Thiruvananthapuram.
Kerala has started its Onam celebrations in Kochi, its grand processions, and in Thrissur, its extra large flower carpets being made. And I'm standing at Techno Park in Thiruvananthapuram, where the techies are celebrating Onam. It is the first day of Onam Attam, and as you can see, the flower carpet is ready on the first day, and this will lead to the 10th day, the final day, Thiruvonam, where Keralites will arrange flower carpets and arrange delicious Ona Sadhya to welcome their king Mahabali. We also have the ladies and gentlemen in traditional attire. I must say all of you look beautiful and you guys look handsome. And one specialty of Technopark is that a lot of non-Malayalis too celebrate Onam here, like this person here. Where are you from?
I'm actually from West Bengal, from
Calcutta.
Calcutta.
Is this your first Onam?
This is my first Onam in Technopark over here. And I'm really privileged to be over here on this very first day when we start celebrating Onam. Been with this company for some time, but then this is a new facet that I'm now engaged with. Celebrating Onam with all my colleagues over here. So it's a beautiful experience that I had.
And before celebrating Onam here for the first time, did you hear about this festival when you were outside Kerala?
Yes, of course, yes. I mean, Onam is such a popular festival that it's known all over India today. I mean, not just India, across the world.
Okay.
Yeah, so
what do you like best about today's celebration?
Yeah, I think there are, quite a few things which I must mention. First of all, this decoration itself. It was so very impressive. When we walked in the morning, it greeted us. The fervor and the vibrancy of the people out here, so that was there. The flower decorations, the performances, and not to forget the Onam Sadhya. That was fantastic.
Okay. Yeah. So can you all sing an Onam song for us for the India Today audience? Yeah. That was one person from outside Kerala actually defining what Onam meant for him. The first Onam in Kerala, talking about the flower carpets, the Onam Sadhya and the traditional attire here. So the Onam celebrations will continue in Kerala. Revati Rajavan for India Today.
Right, for the next 9 days I can say that Revati will have only a lot of fun and no work. That's it then on Up South. This Wednesday evening, news and updates will continue on India Today. Thanks for watching.